Hi everybody and welcome to my second video on the Qualcomm Augmented Reality plugin for Unity3D. Today I want to cover another topic, and in this case it's virtual buttons. Basically, what are virtual buttons? They are predefined areas of our trackable. I took quite the same one as last time. I just added those 4 little areas which will function in this example as buttons. They don't react to physical contact, but they simply trigger an event if they are occluded. So here is again my Xperia X10. I am now starting the application, and we will see what this is about. So okay, I prepared a little field from an architectural context again. In this case it's urban environment, which should be refurbished. There are some gaps here in the middle where some buildings are missing for what reason ever, and the scenario is that we have 2 building faces that are indicated with the buttons down here. You see I have phase 1 on and off, phase 2 on and off. And now by just pressing or just occluding those buttons, I can switch some buildings. That in this case this is supposed to be building phase 1, this is supposed to be building phase 2, and now we have all the buildings right here. Of course we can also switch them off independently in which order ever we want to do. And yeah, this is the very basic functionality of these buttons. I also implemented it in a graphical user interface, so you see we have also here phase 1 on off, phase 2 on off, and we can, as you would guess, do exactly the same stuff right here. Press this, phase 1 off, phase 2 off, phase 1 on. Okay, and now of course we can also interact with both of them in the same way. We can switch it off here, switch it on here, switch it off again on the graphical user interface, and they do exactly the same. One thing that I want to mention about the virtual buttons is that as they react to occlusion, it's very easy to hide them accidentally if you are just pointing around with your hand, or sometimes they also trigger an event if they just get out of the field of view of your camera. So you might just maybe I can reproduce this right now. I'll switch all the buildings off, then I'm just losing one of these buttons out of my some of them out of my field of view. Yeah, now I lost them all, and all buildings are switched on right now, but I didn't actually press any buttons. So this is one of the areas that can easily occur using these virtual buttons, but I still think that they are a very intuitive and natural way to let someone interact with this model. What I also want to mention is, of course, you can't just you're not limited to switching geometry on and off with these buttons, but you can actually trigger any event that you can think of, everything that you could. This is just a starting point for actually any event. You can start animations, you can show different versions of your project, you can make a quit button or whatever comes to your mind. You're not really limited with this. I hope you enjoyed this second little preview, and if you have any suggestions for further movies, if you have any criticism, anything you want to tell me, please just post a reply here on YouTube, or just come to my blog and post something there. Thanks, and see you soon.